Tennyson, I get the sense that you have a pretty amazing intuition.
Thank you.
From just the emails we've had back and forth and just meeting you today, I just get that sense.
Mm-hmm.
How do you use this intuition to interact in your career? I mean, can you give us examples where going with your gut or having a hunch about something either protected you from something
mm-hmm.
or in turn created something amazing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I think by and large it's true all the way along. There were quite a few people telling me the Starmine record wasn't going to work creatively. Because web shows are supposed to be 3 minutes long and because dramatic web shows never really work to begin with. And there again, you know, I just went with the basic principles of drama. My objective was just to give every actor a strong, clear objective to take from the beginning of every scene that they were in to the end of every scene that they were in, and to trust that that would, and then to make sure that all those actions led up to bigger actions that they were trying to accomplish from the beginning of the series to the end of the series, which is what the arc is about. And that there were enough people trying to stop them that it seemed likely that they would fail, especially given whatever tools they had. You know, and what you wound up with in that story was probably the two people you would least want in charge of first contact with an extraterrestrial intelligence being at the epicenter of the most important event in human history and documenting it for the world. And their challenge was to get information from Dean, who was this possibly, at the beginning of the series, possessed person, or something had happened to him where he was getting information from a place that he should not be able to get it from. But at the same time, he couldn't express it. So they were trying to figure out how to get information, I mean, how to draw blood from a stone was their objective, and they couldn't. They couldn't even get him out of the closet. The first episode was just about them trying to get him out and have him show you the thing that led them to believe that something crazy was happening to begin with. And by they start to piece together enough tools to be dangerous and to start pulling some information out of the situation, and it just makes everything worse for them when they do, because all of a sudden they've opened themselves up to this whole world that they're not ready for. And people do enjoy it. You know, it's a cheap series. We spent $3 grand, less than $3 grand, I think, on it. Maybe a couple $100 more. It's on IMDb. You can look it up. I forget. But the point is, you know, people really have enjoyed it on that basis, and it's just about trusting the fundamentals. But yeah, there were plenty of people who were like, "That's not a web series." I'm like, "Sure it is. Trust me."
So you went with your gut, and
Yep.
it worked for you.
Oh, it was great. It's a great show. I'm still proud of it. You know, I think it's a lot of fun to watch. I watch it today. It holds up for me. I'm not embarrassed by it, which is, I think every filmmaker can agree, the most important. Like, wow, okay. You know, a year later, and I don't cringe.